Alright, I'm gonna play this track that I cut from Maybe Someday. Because it doesn't quite belong on there, I realized, for reasons that'll make themselves obvious. But I still think it's fun to listen back on every now and then. Grandma, you're done. I need to look closer at the backup here in a little bit. I'll do that after I eat. All right, that's enough of that. Back to the game. That whole thing requires explanation. So I'll talk about it here in a second, just for some fun trivia. A lot of the maybe someday the album is very much a result of an insane domino effect. And honestly, the domino effect continued into all the rest of the songs that I would ever come to write afterwards.
Bless him.
Case.
Bless him, man. Please.
So, I talked about this the other day, or yesterday, whenever it was. When I wrote Here We Are, I made it on stream in FL Studio. And, that was back when I was sampling sound effects and stuff from, like, Earthbound and other video games. Like, I did Pac-Man for that one. I used Pac-Man sounds in that song. So I sampled the Bustin' thing because, like, at the time, all I had ever really made before were, like, musical shitposts and, like, meme-y type stuff. Like, stuff that didn't really mean anything. It was just, like, funny at the time. And it, like, got attention online, and people would be like, what the fuck is this? And, like, that type of thing. So when I was moving in that direction with my music and the projects I would embark on, I still wasn't ready to let go of that aspect. I was too afraid to take myself seriously. Because at the time, I still, like, despite how much of a musician I've always been my entire life, I used to be so convinced of this idea that I wasn't ever meant to be a musician. That was just something that I would enjoy doing sometimes in life, but ultimately I'm gonna have to figure out how to do some sort of layman's career and kind of put all that shit to the side. So, because of that, I never even allowed myself to have the confidence to even try making something serious sounding. So that's what led to that piece. And even the Yes Indeed thing, that was a joke too. Because me and Skateman one day randomly found this streamer. I don't know how he found him, but you know the TikTok streamers of the day who it's like the ooh spicy, or whatever, and that shit, like hamburger. We met like a proto version of that, or we found like a proto version of that on Twitch. It was just this guy who would say random nonsense and just say the phrase "yes indeed" over and over in like a weird manner. He'd be like, "Yes indeed, yes indeed."
Bless him, man.
Yes indeed, yes indeed.
Please.
So I decided to, yeah, like that. I decided to take that and turn it into a joke audio track. But then, for whatever reason, I don't even remember why, I decided to, like, the rest of the vocal rep was, like, serious lyrics that actually, like, meant something. Speaking words of wisdom, yes indeed. That's funny. And the song Maybe Someday, which I am getting ready to finally do a new demo for the first time in nearly 6 years. The title track of the album, which you all have heard on Stardust Trail, I did the Stardust version. That song started off as a joke as well. It was going to be a joke. It was not going to be a serious song. And it was definitely not intended to become one of the most important songs I've ever written. The first legitimate song that I ever wrote. It was supposed to be a joke about, because at work, when I was working at IHOP, there was this phenomenon where, you know, because I still had hella social anxiety, and my trainer noticed a pattern with me. The guy who was formerly my trainer when I started, he noticed a pattern with me. If I saw black people walk in the door, I wouldn't go greet them. So he accused me of being racist. He was like, "What, Ryan, you don't like black people?" And I'm like, "No, that's not what it is. It's just that they don't like me." But he knew that I was a musician and that I was like making music or whatever, whether it be legitimate or like jokey. So he was like, "You should make a song about that, Ryan. Like, I love white people, I love white people." And I was gonna do that. That's what it was going to be. Like the bass line thing, like the dun 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 dun. It was just gonna be me going, "I love white people, I love white people, I love white people," just over and over and over it. Like that's what it was going to be. And then I came up with like a verse for it. It was like, "No race is better than white." And then I was like, wait a minute. What if I didn't do this? And then I turned it into a really fucking good song that I love and that everyone likes, and apparently Pink Train has played it on her college radio show 10 times. No, literally. Hey Ori, hey Sam. What melody? I guess you can't sing it in chat, can you? The one I just sang, the Maybe Someday melody? White people drive like this, well, black people drive like this. But yeah, somehow no race is better than white became I see there's nowhere to hide, and the rest is history. Like, my entire musical career started off as a joke. It was gonna be a joke song about how I'm racist, but I'm not.
Peace.
Listen, man. Please.
Change. Yeah, I know. It would have amounted to nothing anyway. Like, it was just going to be for a cheap laugh at my job. Like, that was the only purpose that it would serve. And I'm pretty sure the guy would have just been like, "Oh my god, you actually did it." And I'd be like, "Yeah, isn't it hilarious?" There is another universe where I did that instead, and I never started writing songs. I'm glad I'm in this one. What if it made me famous? It'd probably make me famous for the wrong reason. Rico, the artist who wrote I Love White People. Yeah, right? It's a good ass song. I was playing that in my car with my Confederate flag flying on the roof. I could still do it. I mean, I have the freedom to do it, but I would have to write the rest of the song, and I don't like the idea of that. Plus, it would step all over every ounce of effort I've ever made to make that song what it needs to be. And it would be even less funny now than it would have even potentially maybe been back then, if at all. Like, Jesus. Seriously. Also, speaking of my old trainer, his name was Ronnie. Definitely the best server I've ever met. I'm glad I learned from him. I learned pretty much everything I know from him. He was a good guy. He was a black gentleman. You Gotta Learn to Swim, Kid. That track is named after a quote that he said to me. Because there was one night where I was really anxious because I was drowning. Had too many tables. All my shit was getting fucked up, and I was scared. And he saw me, like, freaking the fuck out, and I was, like, complaining out loud about shit going wrong, and he just kind of looked at me like, "You gotta learn to swim, kid." And that stuck with me.